original Cal OES funding that we had no longer exists, right? So prevention funding can't just be something we fund for 2 years and then we stop. There are new middle schoolers and high schoolers every fall. They all deserve access to that information on healthy relationships. So making sure that that's constant, right? And
how much was that funding?
I will have to get back to you on that.
Thank you.
My executive director can answer that question when she's up next.
Okay.
The other thing I would say is that we in California have written in allowances for education on consent and teen dating violence. They are part of the California Healthy Youth Act, and we have to ensure that that is in practice and students have access to that education information, even when a lot of that federal funding that comes through to do the work can act in a silencing capacity. If California has recognized that youth need access to that information, we need to ensure that our students have access to that information.
Yes, but I guess the question would be is what does that look like? Because, I shared earlier that a lot we're in such a protective mode at the moment that, we don't trust that either the parents or the school system and especially not the legislators are doing the what's best, because they're my kids, right? It's my child. Yeah. Who are you? So how, because it's already in the Youth Act, so what do you think is the roadblock for the schools from actually talking about it or enforcing it? Jonica?
I think what I've seen is that they think they cover it by just having that chapter, and that's not really covering it. The students need this more than just like one time a year in a brief 30-minute conversation. It really needs to be incorporated into the curriculum, just like it's a math or science subject. That's what I believe. It needs to be something that is ingrained very early on, talking about what healthy boundaries are, healthy friendship, because many young kids, kindergartners, first graders, they may not understand because they may come from homes where they've seen things. And so then we start to see bullying. We start to see kids who are coming from homes who are the bullies and also the kids who, are the ones being bullied. We know that is linked to domestic violence. And so I think it really needs to be something that is incorporated early on. It doesn't need to happen in junior high and high school. They're already establishing friendships in kindergarten where they're like, I don't want you to play with that person. I don't want you to play with that person. And just helping kids to understand what those look like. It's okay that we all play together. It's okay to have friends, and understanding what that looks like. I think sometimes it gets like, oh, let's tell them later when they're older to understand. But just like learning your colors, you can still teach a kid what it means to be kind and respectful and honest.
Thank you.